Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, today, Governor Andy Beshear's administration filed an emergency regulation to freeze the state gas tax and to prevent a 2-cent increase per gallon that would have taken effect July 1. Kentuckians cannot afford to pay more, and I am committed to doing everything I can to help keep more dollars in people's pockets, said Governor Beshear. This law was never intended to hurt Kentuckians during tough times, but with rising prices and inflation, this increase would have a negative impact on our families, and it's time to take action. The state gas tax is set by statute, both in its rate and how it's calculated. The current rate of 26 cents was set to increase under a trigger, resulting in a price hike on both regular and diesel fuel. The governor has looked for ways to relieve the financial burden on Kentuckians and asked the Department of Revenue to file this emergency regulation. Sad news here today at Wallingford Media. Longtime area broadcaster Carl Shannon passed away last night. Shannon had a 40-year career in broadcasting in Lexington, Louisville, and Nashville, and spent several years as the morning show host right here on our sister station, 100.7 The Coyote. He had friends throughout the country music world. He retired from radio in 2018, but continued to do voiceover work across the country and was known as for appearing as Santa Claus for charitable events. Carl Shannon was 68 years old. Well, yesterday marked the 230th anniversary of our great state, Kentucky. Originally part of Virginia, the state seceded in 1792, where it proceeded to be a part of the Southwest Territory of the United States. It wasn't until a boundary dispute was resolved with Tennessee in 1820 when Kentucky would assume the general boundary that we have today in our Bluegrass state. Kentucky is one of 4 states that is legally considered a commonwealth and home to the world's longest cave system. Although far older than 230 years, the land of Kentucky has deep roots with prehistoric Native Americans, a lifeline for American people. Kentucky is also a leader in farming, ranking 8th in the cattle farming, 5th in goat farming, and 14th in corn production. Kentucky has also been a long-standing major center of tobacco industry. These accolades are only a little glimpse into the importance and history of our state. So, happy birthday, Kentucky. Here's to many more. Well, mechanics at Meineke in Richmond got quite the surprise when a car pulled up with an issue under the hood. But it was not the normal kind of complication. Instead, a python was pulled from the car after it was hit itself during the drive. With the hysterical details, here's Marissa Hempel.
Workers at the local Meineke in Richmond rose to the occasion when a customer came to the shop saying there was a hiss under their hood. However, it wasn't a noise from the engine, rather an actual snake that had slithered up under the dash. Manager of Meineke, Danny Conrad, said this was not their normal serpentine belt issue.
Customer came in and said, I have a problem. My car doesn't have a problem, but I have a weird request. I have a problem inside the car. He said, I have a snake loose inside the car. I don't really know where it is at this time. I suspect it's under the dash, but I don't know exactly, and wondered if we could possibly try to locate the snake and remove it.
Conrad says they were able to extract the snake easily. However, most of the car had to be taken apart to reach it. He says that the snake had been left on campus as it must have been someone's pet. And then, when in transit, the driver saw the snake making its way into the vehicle.
We located the snake. After looking all through the car, we found the snake in the dash above the passenger side airbag, at the utmost highest part of the dash. So we had to remove the entire dash from the car to get the snake free.
Luckily, the snake was not dangerous as it was a ball python.
He was actually transporting the snake to a veterinarian to have it checked out. During the transportation, he had it in what he thought was a secure bag. And once he got to a red light, he noticed that the bag had opened somehow and the snake had escaped. He thought he saw the snake's tail, close to the front end of the car in the dash area. So he's kind of suspected it may be in the dash, but when he got out in the car the next morning, because it was in there for a bit, he got in the car the next morning and saw some snake skin all throughout the car, so he really didn't know where it was, so it appeared that it had moved out and then went back into the dash area.
Conrad says they're up to any challenge to fix your car, even if it does include extracting a slithery companion.
We'd be happy to help him. It's a little odd request, but we would be happy to help him.
For more stories such as these, be sure to visit Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. I think I just have to burn my car down after that. Well, the 6th annual God's Outreach Golf Scramble is coming to soon. It's June 3rd, 2022 at the Gibson Bay Golf Course. That's 2000 Gibson Bay Drive in Richmond. All proceeds go to God's Outreach, a nonprofit organization committed to the challenges of feeding the hungry in Madison County. It's $300 per team. Registration at 12 p.m. Tee off at 1 p.m. and lunch will be provided. Whole sponsorships are $150. Mulligans and skirts are $5. Door prizes, longest drive, closest to the pin challenge, hole-in-one contest. Online registration at KentuckySouth.com, GatesAutoOutlet.com, GatesHyundai.com, GatesHonda.net, GatesNissan.net, and GatesFordLincoln.com if you're interested. And you can also call 859-623-0225 for more information on that. Kentucky's Agriculture Commissioner Ryan Quarles has formally launched his campaign for governor at a kickoff rally in Scott County, the Courthouse Square, on Wednesday afternoon. Quarles joins Attorney General Daniel Cameron and Auditor Mike Harmon as state officers running for the Republican nomination in the Kentucky's gubernatorial race. Now we're going to take a short break. We've got weather and sports coming up after this, including we've got Sam Ryan in the Weather Center. He's going to tell us what we can expect for the weekend.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
Here at Madison HVAC, it is our job to keep you comfortable. We make projects pain-free for homeowners by providing solutions that fix the problem. With upfront pricing and multiple financing plans, no matter what shape your credit is in, there is always a budget-friendly option. Don't forget, we offer free quotes and second opinions. Give Madison HVAC a call at 859-625-1471, and remember, we fix that too.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their two convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking employees who want to work now, and they are ready and willing to help you get started today.
When you first come here, you'll be with me for 5 weeks, and we will teach you the book work, which consists of PowerPoints, some physical activity.
Working at the Fayette Corrections facility is a job you can be proud of.
When I leave at home, I would tell my kids that, hey, I'm going to work to keep the bad guys in so you all be safe on the outside.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation with 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Really starting to feel like summer out there. A little bit cooler today, but we've got Sam Ryan, our meteorologist in the Weather Center, going to tell us what to expect for the weekend.
Hi everyone from the Madison HVAC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. As we look back over the last 5 days, here were the temperatures. We hit 77 last Saturday, and then we saw this nice climb up to around 90 degrees. It's been warm. Now, as we head into the day Friday, things are going to cool off a bit. We're actually going to drop just below the average. Nice dry weather setting up as well here for the day Friday. Here's a shot, I-75, and looking nice and pretty out there. We're going to have diminishing showers and storms heading into the overnight. And then waking up into the day Friday, that's when high pressure starts to build in. It'll just be a fabulous afternoon to get outside and enjoy. Still some high and mid-level clouds filtering through from time to time, give you something to look at, I suppose. And then beginning on Saturday, we'll start to see showers and thunderstorms. Now, this is a look ahead into the day Saturday. Notice how we're still dry, but we have general thunderstorm chances starting to surround us. So that begins to move east going into the day Sunday. Sets up a bit of an unsettled pattern, mainly overnight showers and storms looking possible over the next 7 days. So that's great news there, but we will have that humidity starting to climb back up again beginning late Saturday. Some of that higher humidity starts to stream back in here. 56 waking up here Friday morning, 58 up in Lexington. Daytime highs will be in those middle 70s. Again, high and mid-level clouds, a beautiful afternoon to enjoy. Quite a bit cooler out there. So mid-70s for the day Friday, starting to climb up a little bit more into the day Saturday. We'll be closer to 80, and that humidity starting to return. Not humid on Saturday, a little bit more humid. You'll start to feel that on Sunday, and then kind of tropical here heading into Monday. Again, mostly overnight showers and thunderstorm chances, and above average precipitation expected here over the next 6 to 10 days. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast then. We'll be in the 80s next week with that unsettled pattern.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page at WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Well, after a cancellation in 2020 and a shortened event in 2021, the 2022 Special Olympics will return to EKU this weekend. For the 27th time, more than 900 athletes will be on campus Friday and Saturday to compete in gymnastics, soccer, swimming, and more. Opening ceremonies will take place Friday at 6 p.m. at the EKU track. Multiple events will continue throughout the day Saturday. To get all the details, here's Marissa Hempel speaking with Michael Higginbotham of the Special Olympics.
The Special Olympics for Kentucky are back and will be right here in Richmond. The Summer Games kick off this weekend. With all the details, here's assistant coach and representing media relations for the Special Olympics of Kentucky, Michael Higginbotham.
2022 Special Olympics Summer Games will be heading back to Eastern Kentucky University this weekend, June 3rd and June 4th. Friday, the times will be at 6 p.m. Athletes will be competing. And Saturday, everything will begin at 9 a.m. and run all the way up to 3 p.m.
After 2 years of COVID-19, the group is still taking some precautions. Although business is back to usual, there will still be some changes.
We will not have the course run this season. There will be an opening ceremony, but it's going to be very, very short. The reason that we are not having like the actual ceremony is because of COVID-19. We are still following the state COVID-19 protocols. Like we will have the national anthem, and we will be running through the teams across the state that will be there, the Special Olympics teams.
Higginbotham says there'll be many events to attend this weekend.
It will be softball throw, track and field, swimming, and we will also have the Olympic count. and that will be Saturday at 9 a.m., and that will be in the parking lot of the Atlanta Minor Coliseum.
If you can't make it out this weekend, there is also another event, the 2022 banquet this week.
Banquet coming up on June the 7th at 7 p.m. at EKU Center for the Arts. And that is going to be involved with the athletics awards. So each athlete will have their awards followed by coaches. If you want to know more about Kentucky Special Olympics, you can look them on their Facebook page at Kentucky Special Olympics. And locally, if you want to know more about Madison County Special Olympics, you can look us on our Facebook page, Madison County KY Special Olympics.
All are welcome to come out this weekend to EKU to attend the Special Olympics. For WBONTV.com, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa. That's a great story there. Well, in Mercer County, teachers will receive what's being called a historic pay raise. During the last Board of Education meeting, board members unanimously voted to give the largest pay raise in school district history. The new increase is expected to amount to about 10% for teachers. Teachers in Mercer County can make anywhere from $42,000 per year up to $70,000 a year. The school board also voted to pay academic coaches similar salaries. The superintendent reports the district is looking for new teachers for next year, as many are planning on retiring this year, making the pay raise an incentive to recruit new employees. Now we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins with sports. He's going to tell you all about that Madison Central ball game that's going on against Russell County, coming on right after this.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cove, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvin Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on Channel 9. The Madison Central baseball team is currently in action versus Russell County in the first round of the state baseball tournament. Our friends at PrepSpin currently have the game streaming at the link that we posted earlier today. With more from the sports world, here's Michael Watkins.
While the season ended too soon for the Madison Central Lady Indians softball team, there was still a lot to be proud of for this team, who took everyone by storm and at one point was ranked number 2 in the state. While they were unable to bring home a region championship, last night Cassidy Hack was honored receiving a plaque for a member of the 11th Region All-Tournament team. Hack scored the lone run for Central in the first round loss to Lexington Catholic and made some nice defensive plays in left field. Models Aniston Bray was also selected to the 11th Region All-Tournament team, but was not present to receive her award. Don't be shocked if, when some of the postseason awards are announced, that Madison Central doesn't bring home another one. EKU relief pitcher Will Bryan was chosen as a third-team All-American by Collegiate Baseball newspaper. For the season, Bryant went 3-0 with a 1.83 ERA and 53 strikeouts in 39 1/3 innings pitched. The redshirt junior allowed only 8 runs and 16 hits all season. Bryan is second in the NCAA in saves with 15, breaking EKU's single-season record of 12. He was first in the A-Sun in appearances, 31, and third in strikeouts among pitchers who did not start a game. Bryan was the first team A-Sun All-Conference pick at relief pitcher, was a preseason All-American, and is on the NCBWA Stopper of the Year watch list, and becomes the 6th All-American in EKU baseball history, all whom have come since 2017. Despite being picked to place 8th overall in the A-Sun preseason poll, EKU finished the season 38-20, champions of the A-Sun West Division, and tied for the best conference record in the Atlantic Sun. It's the most wins for an EKU team since the 1990 squad won 42 games. It's safe to say the first season for EKU baseball in the Atlantic Sun was a huge success for Chris Prothro and his Colonels. With Madison Central currently in action for the state baseball tournament, we'll have a full recap on tomorrow's newscast, but to stay up to date with the game, you can follow along on Twitter with Dawson Roll, who is at the game, at WBON TV Sports. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news coming up right after this.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on Channel 9. Well, it's pool season right around the country. As the temperatures rise, pool attendance in the area will also. Paradise Cove is seeing lots of people visit for the first week of summer in Madison County. With that story, here's Dawson Rule.
Summer is here, and so is the opening of Paradise Cove in Richmond. People from all over Kentucky are coming to cool off and have some fun with friends and family. Aaron Moore, the director of Richmond Parks and Recreation, was excited to see the pool packed over the Memorial Day weekend.
This weekend was great. It was a little chilly on Saturday, but on Sunday and Monday we had a really full house. On Monday we were at capacity for about 3 hours. So as people were coming in, as people were leaving, we were letting people come in, and it was a really great, beautiful day, and we're really happy to be open again.
The pool's busiest days are normally Monday, according to Moore, and Memorial Day started the pool opening off great for Richmond.
So the season is typically Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend. On Saturday, it's usually not as busy on Saturdays. People have different events with family that they go to. Monday, we usually see the biggest crowds. Luckily, we had a really nice day, and we were packed and ready to have everybody come back.
After a tough few years due to COVID, Paradise Cove is back open with no restrictions this summer season.
So there's no restrictions this year. Last year we were limited to about 388 people. This year we're open and we have a capacity of 1,135 people. Like I said, we were at capacity on Monday, so on various days throughout the years, depending on the weather, we could reach capacity. That affects not only the people that are walking in for daily admission, but also people who have season passes as well.
The two big slides also recently got a new paint job and are now ready to be used again in time for opening.
This year we completely resurfaced them, went down all the way down to the base paint, redid them completely, and now they look great. They've got white paint on the inside now, so you know that they're fresh and new and ready to be used, and people have had a great time over the past couple days using them.
Moore also mentioned that season passes are available for a very cheap price for all people who like to regularly come to the pool.
So we also have season passes available this year. They're $45 each. So each person can purchase a season pass here at the pool, or you can get them online as well. If you go to richmond.ky.us, you can go to the Parks Department webpage under registration, online registration. You can get them there and upload your pictures. When you come in, we'll check you in.
Paradise Cove is also offering special events, such as birthday parties, and they're looking to add a new element to the water park.
We are looking at swim lessons. We have had some issues with getting some swim lesson instructors. So what we will do is we will offer some swim lessons, but they will not be as many as we've had in the past because we are down instructors this year.
For WTV and Channel 9, this is Dawson Rule.
Thanks, Dawson, for that story, and thank you for joining us here on Live at 5. We'll be back tomorrow with more sports, news, weather, and don't forget that it's Friday. We'll have the Weekender Report. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow live at 5.